Thank you. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of How to Get Your Boss the Finger. I'm your host, Sean Wright. Yeah. So we're going to start going live. This is how we're going to do this live episode. For the first time, we are going live. I would like to everybody to. All right, thank you. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. So this is a live test. We're going to start testing out our live, and this is going to be the new way that we're going to do this podcast. We're going to start doing these live episodes, and I hope that everybody takes the time to tune in. We're just going to see how this goes and see what people like. I'm just going to keep dropping these every day. Try to look at doing these in the middle of the night sometime, maybe around like 9, maybe 8:30, 9 o'clock. And we're just going to pick subjects and we're just going to go in and talk about different things. So, I hope everybody tunes in. Like I said, this is just the first rough draft on getting everything taken care of, and we're going to do it like this. So I hope that you all like what I got going on. So this is what it is. This is just a test run. Either you're going to like it or you're not going to like it. And if you don't like it, I don't give a fuck. It is what it is. This is my fucking podcast. And if you don't like it, take your ass some fucking where else. That's just how I'm bringing it. And I really don't give a fuck if you don't like it or not. Period. This is how it's going down. Like, what the fuck? Like, what do you want me to do? What do you want me to say? Like, I'm not here to make you motherfuckers happy. Subscribers, man, like and subscribe if you want. You know what I mean? Like, if you like the shit that I'm talking about, then fine. If you don't, then I don't fucking care. But anyway, like I said, this is my first live stream, and I'm just chilling in the crib, not really doing much, not really talking about much. This is just a test run. But be warned that when I do start going live, and my podcast or my live stream is going to be a lot more put together. Right now it's just a test run. Like, this is the first time I'm getting on the mic, just letting conversation just roll off my tongue. But bro, I was with my cousin today, and he showed me this post online that Ron, what's it called? I'm trying to think of the guy. If you ever remember, if you're old enough to remember the TV show, Rob Reiner, the guy named Rob Reiner. He was an actor from back in the early 80s, man, on the TV show All in the Family. He was known as the actor called Meathead. He was Archie Bunker's son-in-law. Yeah, man, my cousin told me that his son killed him and his wife, man. He unalived him and his mother and his father, man. And I was like, yo, that's fucked up. And I was like, I remember that guy, man, growing up on TV, watching him as a kid, man. And I just was like I couldn't believe what he was telling me. And I was like, nah, man, are you serious? And he was like, yeah, I'm serious that, his son unalived him, him and his wife. And I was like, wow, that's kind of fucked up, that happened. But I mean, it goes to show you, man, kids that grow up with money and they had everything that they could possibly have, man. I mean, this man, he probably was wealthy, like super wealthy, man. Because I remember this guy had done some great movies, man. If you look at Rob Reiner's his biography of his, all the work that he's ever done, man, this guy put out some really good movies, man, and some shows. And for his son to just unalive him, man, is just unimaginable, man. Like, it's crazy if you raise your child and then your child ends up unaliving you for, let's just say, for insurance, or just saying that, I'm gonna cut you out of the will because you're not doing right, so I'm not going to make sure that you have any money, so you're gonna have to figure it out on your own. Like, that's crazy. You know what I mean? Like, he straight did that to his dad, man, and I guess his mother, or maybe his stepmom. I don't know if it's his biological mother or not, but the situation is real fucked up. It's a lot going out here in the world, man, right now. You got to make sure that you're raising your kids up right. And unfortunately, this kid was unraveling, and nobody noticed it. And if they did notice it, who knows? They may have noticed it and probably tried to get him help, but it wasn't enough, for him to turn around and do the unthinkable. But shit, that's just how it went down. But if you got kids and you raising them and you giving them everything, believe me, that shit could come back and bite you in your ass, man. Your kids will be telling you, you never did shit for me, and da 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 da. And you be like, what? Are you serious? Like, I made sure you had everything. Like, that's why you gotta make sure that your kids understand the value of a dollar. Even though you have the ability to make sure that they have everything, or you can give them everything, but still make sure that you understand the value of a dollar. Make them earn their shit sometimes. Give them some chores and some tasks to do in order to understand the value of a dollar. Or sometimes, if you're a working class person who runs a business or something like that, take your kids to work with you so that way they can see what you do and understand why you do what you do to make sure that they can have the good life that they have. But if all you're doing is just giving them and they're not fucking earning it, then they're not going to appreciate it. They're going to spit that shit back in your face. They're going to tell you, man, like, you never did shit for me. What are you talking about? They're going to expect that shit to always be that way. And then when the time comes when you can't do it, in their eyes, you're just going to be a fucked up parent. So it's like, teach them certain values, man. Teach them the values that they need to understand when it comes to, you as a parent. Are you out here making sure that they have the nice things in life? But, the sacrifices that you make in order for them to be able to have that good life, make sure that they understand that shit too. Because, what they don't see is the sacrifices that you're making, and they don't understand it because they think that they're supposed to have it. But you got to make sure that they understand the sacrifices as well. So, yeah, I'm really liking this live stream shit. I might could do this every night. Believe me, like just sitting on a mic, just talking shit. Man, come on now. This right here is the wave right now. Everybody's doing their podcasts and everybody's doing their live streams, but a lot of people don't have what it takes to just have that flow, to just come off the top of the head and just talk about different subjects or keep their audience engaged. But for me, this shit kind of comes easy. I'm not nervous, and I don't really give a fuck about what you see in the background. This is how I'm living. Like, this is what it is. This is as raw as you're just going to get. Like, you know what I mean? Like, everybody don't have $1 million, and unfortunately, somebody got to start somewhere. And right now, today, at this moment, this is my fucking origin story. So fucking enjoy it. If you're sitting here and you're watching and you're a part of the viewers that's here, I see I got 8 viewers. Thank you all, you 8 viewers. This is my first day streaming. This is my first day going live. And if you're here watching, thank you for fucking showing up. Continue to keep coming back because I'm going to keep bringing you that real shit. You know what I mean? I know y'all tired of looking at them fake ass motherfuckers that's like, oh, I've made $100 million in 30 days. Get the fuck out of here. You ain't make 100 million shit, nigga. Stop that bullshit. Stop that. Stop the cap. Stop the cap. You know what I mean? All these dudes that's out here just playing these games, telling you that, oh, send me $1,000 and I'll teach you how to fucking trade with $100 and I'll turn your $100 into $100,000 in 6 months. No, the fuck you won't. And that shit ain't gonna work either. So don't believe that shit either. Yeah, do not believe that. Believe the person who says, man, I'm broke and I'm trying to figure it out, but each day I'm getting closer to the answer. That's the motherfucker you believe, because that's the realest you're gonna get it. Everybody don't have the real shit to give to you. They're gonna give you the bullshit. So if you want to believe the bullshit, believe the bullshit. But you know what I mean? Follow the real guy. Shout out to my 8 subscriber or listen. If you here, subscribe, please. Like, you know what I mean? Help me out. Help me get started. Help my origin. Just know that if you help me out with my origin, you have been a part of my beginning. And if you're here a part of my beginning and you subscribe to me, I will not forget you. Listen, when I get my merch and stuff together, have my shirts, my How to Give Your Boss the Finger shirts and all my merch, I'm going to remember the first people that ever slipped out and shouted out, see, this is real. That's my dogs. They in the background. When they hear somebody at the door, they doing what dogs do. They supposed to let me know that somebody is coming. And I'm not even going to bleep this shit out. This is how it's supposed to be. This is the realest you're going to get it. If your dog is not letting you know somebody's coming, like, look, the ops is at the door. They out there. You better get the strap. So they let me know I need to get the strap. That's right. Ah, shit. I fucking love this. This is right here. This is the best. Just sitting here just talking shit on the mic. Come on, man. Like, this is the best job ever. I don't understand why people's not sitting at home doing this shit all day, every day. I could do this shit for 20 hours. Believe me or not, I could just sit here and just talk and just ramble about whatever's going on in the world. Shout out to my eight viewers. Y'all still here with me. At least y'all didn't drop. I still see y'all. Y'all still here. Thank you. I appreciate it. Drop your name if you still here watching. Drop a name in the comment, like, you know what I mean, in the chat. So, yeah, I mean, let me know who you are, where you from, and I appreciate you for stopping by. I'm gonna try to do this for at least 30 minutes, and see what 30 minutes is going to do. So, all right, let me ask you a question. All right. So a lot of y'all probably maybe into tech and you're using AI, and AI is, you're looking at like AI is going to take my job. Do you feel as though that AI is going to take your job? And if you think that AI is going to take your job, what kind of field of work are you in? Drop it in the chat. Let me know what kind of work you do. And let's figure out how a way that you can continue to keep your job, or if you want to pivot and shift and move into another direction. Let's see if we can all come up with an idea how we can give the balls to finger and say, fuck you. I'm gonna go do something else, gonna make this money somewhere else. Since you don't value me and you don't value what I do and what I bring to the fucking table, then I'm gonna take my knowledge and my skills, or I'm gonna go skill up and I'm gonna go somewhere else where I know the motherfucker's gonna pay me more. All right. So that's what we want to do. We want to help you be able to get to that point where you can say, fuck your boss. Because who the hell want to stay at a job that you've been there for about 4 or 5 years, you haven't had a raise, and every time you come to the table with another year coming around, they always talk about, yeah, we don't have no more raises and there's no more money in the budget. Well, guess what? My loyalty left out when the fucking budget stopped coming in. So I'm not going to be sitting here at this fucking desk covering your desk when there's no budget for me to increase financially. And not only is there nowhere for you to increase financially, there's nowhere for you to move up laterally. There's no other positions that you can move on to or pivot over to make more money. They don't even want to give you that, or they don't even have that available. So therefore, if that is the situation, then you should be pivoting into somewhere where you can make more money to be able to support you and your family. Because see, the cost of living is going up, but your wage rate is still staying the same. And that shit is that's not logical. It's not logical to stay with somebody who's not willing to give you what your true value is. And if that's the case, then you need to find a new way to make more money somewhere else. And that means that your loyalty should not be with somebody who can't afford to pay you what you're worth. That shit is like, you shouldn't be doing that. Like, fuck that. You know what I mean? You should not do that. That shit is not in the cards for anybody who is working a job and your employer is telling you that we don't have no more money. But yet and still, you know, they pile more work on for you to do. So that means they get new contracts to come in for you to fucking do the work, but they don't have more money for you. Like, make that make sense. Your workload is getting bigger, but yet and still they don't have enough money to pay you more. So you're being overworked and underpaid. So therefore you should be able to look for another way to find some money. And if AI is a way to do it, you need to learn how to leverage AI to make more money. Because there's a way to make more money in AI, but you got to find your lane to be in. And whatever lane that you choose that you're going to be in, then that's what you should focus more on and push to be able to sit down and say, you know what, I'm going to learn this, and this is going to allow me to make $5,000 or $10,000 more a year. So you focus your time and your energy, and you build up those skills to put you in a room with people who's going to pay you more. Like, don't stay somewhere where a motherfucker don't appreciate you. For real. Fuck them and fuck that. Excuse my language, but I really don't care. Like, this is how I'm gonna give it to you. I'm gonna give it to you raw. I'm not gonna give it to you no other way but raw. Sugarcoating is never going to get you anywhere in life. Keep it real. And I don't mean going out here popping niggas because you're trying to keep it real. That's the wrong trying to keep it real. Let's keep it real and let you know Like, is there's flaws in your life and they need to be fixed? Figure out the flaw and correct it. So that's what how to give your boss the finger is all about. It's not really necessary about walking in and throwing the finger up to your boss and telling them fuck you, I'm out of here. It's like, if you're a procrastinator, then procrastination is your boss. It's stopping you and hindering you from doing better. You know, if you're a fat ass and you're sitting around and you're 500-600 pounds, then obesity is your boss. You know that you shouldn't eat that fucking ice cream, then don't eat ice cream. Go to the gym. I mean, lift some fucking weights. Try to lose some weight, you know? And the sad part about it is that the thing is that we all hear the voice in our head. The voice tells us what we need to do, but we keep overriding that shit. We keep thinking we know better than the voice. And I don't mean that hearing that voice in your head means that you're crazy, because you're definitely not crazy. The voice has told you what you need to do, but you'd be like, I think I'm gonna go, I'm gonna do this. And then when you go and do what you thought was the best thing, you remember that voice told you, man, I should have fucking did that. Damn. Why did I do that? Because you thought you knew better than the voice. Stop overriding the voice and just give in and do what the fucking voice tell you to do. Like, for instance, right? I'm gonna tell you, for instance, right? The voice has told me that I'm going to make I'm gonna have a good life doing what I love and enjoy. And when I get to that point where I'm doing what I love and enjoy, that is not even going to be a job to me. That is going to be effortless. Like today, picking up this mic, going live. Why? Because for a while I was scared, because I felt as though I was going to kind of freeze up and I didn't know what I was going to say, or I really didn't have a subject or a topic, right? I was like, I don't know. I don't think I'm ready to go live yet. But it actually is easier than I thought it was. Like, I'm live right now and I'm having fun doing this shit. That I can actually do this every night. I really could do this every night. I could see myself doing this every night. So if you enjoy this live stream, and we're coming up on 20 minutes. So I said I'm gonna do this for like 30 minutes. So we talk. I got 10 more minutes, y'all. 10 more minutes sticking with me. And my 8 subscribers, you're still like my 8 viewers, y'all still there. I appreciate y'all for hanging in there. Please like and subscribe. If y'all want to hear more of the raw shit, I'm gonna keep dropping this for you, just like this. Raw and uncut. I'm not gonna change anything. I'm just gonna keep it just like this. All right. So yeah, man, thanks for tuning in. I really, really appreciate y'all dropping in and hanging out with me. But like I said, the voice has told me that whatever it is that's going to make me wealthy is going to be something that I enjoy doing, and it's going to be effortless. Like, it's not going to really be a job. It's going to be something that I enjoy doing, and it's fun. And I'm a podcaster, and I on my channel, I have podcast episodes on here that were pre-recorded and pre-edited and things like that. But it's nothing like this. This is live. This is pretty much as raw as it's going to get. No edits, no nothing. So this is a raw version of my podcast. And my podcast episodes that I record, I take the time, I chop and edit out the ums and the ahs and the long breaths in between. So I take like that, like that. I chop all that out. All that gets chopped out. I edit that out, and then I throw in some background music and some other stuff. But check out my my podcast episodes on my page, and let me know what you think. Drop some comments and let me know if you want to hear more of that style, or if you want to hear me go more raw, just off the top of the head like this one on a live stream. But I think I'm going to continue. I'm going to do more live streams, because I actually feel as though that I like doing these live streams, and I think I'm going to be more manageable on how I pick and choose my subjects and then the things that I talk about. Maybe I might even have a printout of the things that I'm going to talk about, or maybe write them down and have them on a piece of paper, and we'll talk about those subjects and we'll go from there. So yeah, man, it's like I'm gonna enjoy doing what I do. So I think this is the birth of the new wave of what I'm going to be doing. I think I'm going to be doing live streams pretty much every night. I might jump on live every night for an hour, starting around 9 p.m. So I might schedule a new live stream tonight at 9 p.m. and maybe I'll do that tonight. So if I decide to go out and do that tonight, I will let everybody know that tonight is the first live stream, official live stream, because this one here is just a test. It's not really, you know, well thought. It's just me just rambling. So yeah. Thank y'all for coming. Uh-huh. Yep. Thank you. I appreciate you for coming out. All right, I'm getting ready to stop this. I'm gonna end my stream.